Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my showcase series. This time is episode 51, and tonight I'm going to be showcasing the big Marvel modern age key issue comic books in my personal collection. Wow, that was a mouthful. I've amassed quite a few over the years, some pretty good ones. All of these are at least double figures, some in value, some a lot more. Let's start with a character that I just can't understand how much love this character gets. Yeah, it's a low printed book. Yeah, there's forever been speculation on the character coming into the MCU, but nothing concrete as yet. Basically, he's almost like a B or C list character. Now, the first appearance is going through the roof, and I mean raws well in excess of 200. I haven't got the first appearance, but I did find the second appearance, and another very low printed book that can go for well over 50 now on a good day. What did I find? In a charity shop for just £1 in Bristol. Adam, Legend of the Blue Marvel, issue number 2. The second appearance of the Adam, the Blue Marvel, and this issue has just 12,159 copies in circulation by all accounts. Like I say, a pretty scarce print run and a great find in a charity shop or second-hand bookstore in Bristol. Quid, can't go wrong. Up next is my favourite Marvel female hero. Just loved the Netflix show. Exciting rumours are about at the moment that this character may reappear in the She-Hulk TV show. What book are we talking about? We are talking about Alias, issue number 1. Yeah, we all know it. The first appearance of Jessica Jones, who appeared in her own TV show and then joined forces with the Defenders. The first appearance of the Alias investigations. And just a fantastic issue. I got this as a gift from the wife, and it was an absolutely fantastic Christmas present in 2017. I think we ended up paying around about 20 or 30 quid for this. Pretty high grade as well. I have no complaints. Would love to get that graded at some point. Just love the character of Jessica Jones, that TV show. I think what made it was the Purple Man. You know, the banter they had. Purple Man is my favourite villain. Up next, of course, with the sad passing of Chadwick Boseman, speculation is rife now who was going to be the new Black Panther, and a lot of the modern age Black Panther books are getting hot again. They were hot initially, now they're going back up in value. This is Black Panther issue number 1. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the 3rd volume. This is the first appearance of the Dora Milaje group, of course, that we saw in first Captain America Civil War, Black Panther, Infinity War, Endgame. We've just seen them in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now it's the first appearance of Okoye, and she's a pretty big character in the Dora Milaje. And the first appearance of Zori, who was also in the Black Panther movie. And finally the first appearance of Nenyami. I paid £14 for this copy in the local antique centre in the middle of 2018. And again, this book is pretty hot at the moment. You're talking around about 50 quid in this kind of grade. To go with number 1, we've got the big book. And this is Black Panther issue number 2. We all know this one. This is the first appearance of Shuri, Black Panther's sister, who is widely speculated to become the new Black Panther. You know what? I am not so sure. I would not be surprised to see Killmonger come back and be the new Black Panther. Now, there are other... No, some people are saying it could be Mbappe, the man-ape. I'm not so sure about that. But just, this is a great issue, and I picked this up at the end of last year in Worcester for £20, which is an absolute steal for this book. Again, raw now. You're talking 70, 80 minimum. Unless you've got a, that's buy it now bids, you can probably get a little bit cheaper. But just a great book. Sticking with Shuri and the Black Panther theme, is another book I picked up just recently in Worcester again. It's been a great honey hole for me there. This is the Black Panther Annual #1, and this is the first in-story cameo appearance of Shuri as the Black Panther in a futuristic alternate reality. Can you believe I paid £3 for this book? And that was in November of last year in Worcester. What a steal. Again, a £50 to a £60 book on a good day. I've got to include this one, guys. Now, this was a book that originally came out and it kind of had nothing going for it. I guess the character was looked upon as being a bit lame. We're talking a 90s character. Now there is speculation that this character may appear in the MCU in one form or another. What is the book? It is a book that was driven by people just trying to bump up the price without any real know-how of if it was going to be a key. They just wanted a bit of a novelty book. And the book in question, of course, Darkhawk #1. Oh, my days. I've had 3 or 4 of these over the years. This is the first appearance and origin of Darkhawk, who was Christopher Powell. Now, his first promotional appearance comes in Marvel Age, issue 97, which I own. Found that in a charity shop for £1. And just a great book. This is my highest graded copy, and I paid £15 for this in the back end of 2018 at the Western Supermaricon. And like I say, I found a couple of these for £1 a piece and made some good coin off of this. Will Darkhawk make it onto screen? I could see him in a Disney Plus show, you know. Here's another character that I enjoyed the read of this. This is a character that was actually speculated on to be getting his own adult animated show on Hulu at one point. Again, the book really blew up and it was round about £100 at one point. Now it's come down and it's probably 20 to 30. It's Hit Monkey, issue #1, and the first appearance of Hit Monkey. Just a cracking book. Is that a one-shot? It is a one-shot, yeah, you're right. I paid £1 for this in a second-hand bookstore in Cheltenham. Just keep putting yourself out there, guys. You will find some goodies, I'm telling you. Up next is another character that's got a bit of love. This is around about a £15 to a £25 book. What have I got here? This is Howard the Duck, issue #1, and this is the first appearance of Gwenpool, Gwen Stacy. This is the regular Joe Quinones cover. Paid just £2.50 for this one in Excelsior Comics in Bristol, middle of 2019. Now you've got to go careful because there is another Howard the Duck #1 that looks very, very similar, yet the face isn't on the front cover. And I've fallen for that trap before. So if you've got the Gwenpool face on it, it's Gwenpool. If not, it's not. Simple as that. Here's a big book now. Oh my days, is this book really blown up for a modern book. This was... I found a few of these over the course of my time. I think the last one I saw was about £50. Crazy stuff. When you find them for £1. This is Inhumans, issue #5. And this is the first appearance of the second Black Widow, Yelena Belova. Of course, who is going to be in the Black Widow movie and appearing in the Hawkeye TV show. Played by the actress Florence Pugh, I believe. Just £1.50 for this, again in a charity shop in Cheltenham, November of 2017. Here's another great book. And this series, I tell you what, for a low printed series, it's got a lot going for it. There's a lot of minor keys in this little run, and I found them all in a charity shop, can you believe? Up next, we've got Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, issue #1, guys. And this is the first appearance of Moon Girl, who was Luella Lafayette, and first appearance of Girth, Killerfolk, Ratchacha, Theory, Thok, and Thornteeth. This is the regular cover. There is a variant that goes for a little bit more, but for £1.50 in a charity shop, happy days. And I've had 2 or 3 of these as well. Great issue. Of course, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is going to be an animated show. I was delighted to find this one in a charity shop, in the same charity shop. Again, £1.50. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, issue number 28. And this is the first appearance of Omnipotentis. And just a pretty cool villain. Again, just a very low print run. These books are well under 20,000 imprinted. And this book was going absolutely crazy at one point, up to about 100. Again, it has settled down to around about 20 to 30. Good book though. This book is creeping up as well, around about 15 for the first print. The second print goes for more. I've just listed one actually, a little plug there. This is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur issue 32, and this is the first appearance of Princess Fisk. Got this one online from the dreaded Forbidden Planet, and it arrived probably in about an 8.0 grade for a new book. Spine ticks, par for the course with that company. That was in the middle of 2018, but I was happier to get the scarcer second printing. And this is the Natasha Bustos cover, and this one can go for 30 on a good day. There we go. She's my daughter. That's the Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur issue 32, the second printing to go with that first. Here's a character I like. You know, I've been watching a lot of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I didn't get on with it the first time round. I've said this before. I was just expecting big, like Avengers, you know, huge battles, but I'm really enjoying it this second time round. I only got through the first couple of seasons before. Now I'm into the third season, and I'm really enjoying the character who appears in this book. This is Secret War, book 2 of 5. Here we go. And the first appearance of Quake, Daisy Johnson, also known as Skye from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, she is rumoured to be appearing in the Secret Invasion Disney Plus show. Whether that happens, I don't know. But there seems to be plans for Quake in the MCU going forwards. So she appeared in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show and the spin-off S.H.I.E.L.D. Slingshot, which was like a web series. Here is probably the biggest modern Marvel book that I own. And it's probably one of the biggest ones out there other than that Blue Marvel. Other modern ones, obviously, like Miles Morales. I've showed that in my other showcases. This is the Random Bunch. And there's not, I don't think, a bigger book than this one. This is Sentry, issue number 1. Just a fantastic issue. The first appearance and origin of Sentry, Robert Reynolds. And I paid £20 for this at the Birmingham Con in November of 2019. Now, when I was in Weston last year, I found another copy that was in the bottom of a box, and it had no back, no board, and it was probably still a VF kind of copy. And for £1, I sold that for my record sale. It was about 70 quid. Can you believe it? So this book is getting up there, guys. In this kind of grade, this is over £100 now. So like I said, the first appearance and origin of the Sentry was Robert Reynolds. It's also the first appearance of the Void, the dark aspect of the Sentry. Okay, Sentry is widely rumoured to be coming to the MCU. I do believe he will make an appearance at some point. Up next, let's get some 90s goodness out there. Found this in a games and collectibles shop here in Gloucester for £2. This is Silver Surfer, issue number 44. And this is the first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet that has appeared throughout the MCU movies. Just a great issue. Again, this book on a good day can go for over £50. So to get it for £2, happy days. Do you know, that's the only copy of that I think I've ever found over here, and I've done a lot of hunting. Next is a book I did a recent hot comic book alert on, and this is a team that had their own animated movie, and now it's speculated that they may break into the MCU. They've also got their own animated show. This is Sunfire Big Hero 6. And this is the first appearance of the Big Hero 6 team and its members: Baymax, Hiro Takashiko, Go-Go Tamago, Honey Lemon, Manbot, Silver Samurai, and Sunfire. It's also the first appearance of the Ever Wraith, amongst others. Paid £5 for this one in Worcester. A pretty darn scarce book. Picked this up, high grade, at the end of 2019. Like I say, that Worcester shop. Oh my days. Fill your Bustos. 2 books to go. Here's one that has been in my top 20 for the last few weeks because of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. This is the Ultimates, issue number 1 from 2015. Again, this book now is £20 to £25. This is the first appearance of Ao, who was in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, one of the Dora Milaje. And she started off in the Civil War movie, amongst others. Also the first appearance of the Ultimates team. This is the Kenneth Rocafort cover. Paid £1.50 for this. I've had 2 or 3 of these as well. I always thought that one was undervalued. And the final book I'm going to show you again is a Future Spec book. And we've just had WandaVision, of course. We've had The Family. This character may appear, I think, down the road, possibly in a Champions kind of TV show. This is Vision, issue number 1. And this is the first appearance of Viv Vision, the daughter, who is part of the Champions team. It's also the first appearance of Virginia Vision, Vin Vision. It's the Death of the Grim Reaper. This is the regular Michael Mundo cover. Paid £5 for this in early 2019. And that was in Gloucester in Planet All Stars. That's it. That's a wrap, guys. I do own issue 6 as well of that, Sparky. Those Vision books are really low printed. Great issue. That's it. That's a wrap. And I hope you enjoyed it. Some nice keys in amongst there. And my next showcase will either be my Image Comics showcase, which I've got a load of keys, or it will be independent goodness, the rest of the small publishers. I'll put that to poll and let you decide. Thanks for your support. All the likes and the subscriptions means the world to me. Bye.